Self-sufficiency is a lie. You know, life has a way of kind of throwing us in the deep end, doesn't it? And we find ourselves in situations or places where we're out of our depth. And, you know, none of us want to be in those places, but they're a gift. It's in those places you realize that self-sufficiency is a lie. Early when I was first married, my partner Shelley and I, both of us had this unique relationship with money. We knew we needed it. Shelley was always stressed out about it. I didn't care enough about it. She wanted me to be stressed out about it, so she didn't have to be. But here's what we realized. We lacked the tools and the ability to manage it by ourselves. We needed to let somebody else in to help us. That was humbling. That was really hard, but there was a real gift of a moment where we realized we have credit card debt, we've got a lot going on here. If what we were doing was going to change things, it would have changed things. We need help. See, the illusion of self-sufficiency gets popped either from the outside or the inside. Sometimes in life, it gets popped from the outside. Illness visits us, financial disaster, or relationship betrayal, or even the threat of death has a way of popping that balloon that everyone's a self-made person. We know we need people in those moments. But there's also, it can get popped from the inside. The Greeks and scripture talk about the fact that inside of every human, there's this flaw that's inside of all of us, this brokenness inside of us, and it makes us want to hide. So we walk around with deep anxiety, and instead of taking it to a counselor and dealing with it and facing with it, we keep burying it. Or we walk around with deep resentment or unforgiveness, and we think it's not affecting us, but it's affecting the decisions we make in life. Some people walk around with so much pride, they'll never ask for advice. Or there's deep hidden addictions. See, one of the illusions of this life is that you can build this designer life. But if you do, you may have the best designer life in the world. Eventually, something's going to ruin it. Something inside of you is going to erupt. It's going to come out and ruin it. Something on the outside will come into your life that will ruin the designer life. But you know the gift of that is you can grow even healthier and in a deeper, trusting, and more meaningful way. So how does that happen? Well, one of two ways. One, at the end of self-sufficiency means we need to trust people. You need to be careful who we trust, but there are trusted professionals and others around us that help expand our lives and keep us from that deep end. And then ultimately, it's putting your trust in Jesus. You know, one of the great gifts of coming to the end of ourselves is we recognize we were never meant to operate by ourselves. You were designed to be in community with people, but you were also designed to be in a relationship with God. Listen, if it matters to you, all the things that are going on, it matters to God. And so you have an opportunity to build a relationship with others and with God, that self-sufficiency is a lie, but community and connection and relationship, now that you can build a life on.